Hello and welcome to this short video on the Virginia Board of Workforce Development Strategic Plan for the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act. My name is Kevin Franklin. I'm the Workforce Policy Specialist at the Virginia Adult Learning Resource Center, and today we're really going to be talking about how the Virginia Board of Workforce Development Strategic Plan applies to all of the WIOA strategic partners. Just a little bit of background to begin. In July 2014, the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act was signed into law by the Obama administration to provide partnerships and streamlined services among its major titles. In response to this, the Virginia Board of Workforce Development created its strategic plan to show how local workforce development boards would be guided throughout the WIOA program period. Adult education providers will need to confer with their local workforce boards in order to create a plan that serves the local businesses of each area. These are the local workforce development areas. They may not overlap perfectly with the adult education planning regions, but if you are an adult education program manager, you can look at this map and see where you fall and what workforce area you'll be working within. One key aspect of WIOA is coordinating with these areas, using labor market information to devise a plan with the local workforce development boards to serve the interests of local businesses. Required members of the local workforce development boards include a representative from adult education. WIOA establishes 5 measures on which programs will be evaluated. The Virginia Workforce Development Board's strategic plan incorporates a version of these measures. 1. Business engagement and delivering value to our business customers. 2. Measuring skills development in the form of workforce credentials that matter to businesses. 3. Securing jobs in demand occupations that show promise for long-term growth in industries that are strategic to Virginia's economy and strengthen Virginia's regions. 4. Earned wages that help individuals access the middle class and demonstrate career progression. And 5. Workforce system public investments that generate a quality return to Virginia and the customers we serve. The Virginia Board of Workforce Development Strategic Plan challenges the workforce development system, which includes adult education providers, with the following questions. How can we ensure that our workforce system and its partners understand business workforce requirements and have access to that information to make strategic decisions? How can we more quickly address our business customers' need for qualified work-ready talent and narrow the gap between available and emerging jobs and candidates seeking employment? How can we improve our service delivery system to make it more effective and efficient in serving our customers, thereby supporting Virginia's economy? And finally, how can we ensure that limited state and federal workforce funds are being used in a way that address the needs of businesses and are driving common, high-impact outcomes? The Virginia Board of Workforce Development Strategic Plan offers a series of priority objectives to assist with planning. Objective 1 is to identify current and future workforce needs of Virginia businesses and identify related training and credentialing requirements. Priority Objective 2 is to recommend better strategies to better prepare and match trained workers with available and emerging jobs. Priority Objective 3 provides strategic direction and policy guidance to improve the performance of the state's workforce system, including service delivery elements described and funded through the WIOA as well as other federal and state grants designed to support workforce training. Priority Objective 4 is to improve alignment and performance of the state's publicly funded workforce system through continuous review of program outcomes, regular evaluation, and resource alignment and programs connections to business needs. To explore each of these strategies associated with these priority objectives, visit elevatevirginia.org and review the entire Workforce Development Board Strategic Plan. The Virginia Adult Learning Resource Center can assist you with finding resources to help meet the requirements of this plan. With WIOA, adult education becomes a core partner. Executive Order 23 establishes the new Virginia economy. There were multiple initiatives within that executive order to help individuals get highly skilled jobs that don't necessarily require a bachelor's degree. One goal was to generate 50,000 STEM jobs per year. The Virginia Department of Education's CTE program is the largest issuer of industry certifications and have increased by more than 49% since Executive Order 23. The governor's office is hoping that adult education will increase industry certifications and are very happy about the restructuring of adult education within CTE. As Superintendent of Public Instruction Steve Staples recently said, if our United States is going to continue to prosper, we have to be either the cheapest workforce in the world or the most skilled workforce in the world. Currently, to earn a high school diploma, the concentration is heavily focused on content knowledge. The state board believes that as important as content knowledge is, it is not sufficient alone. High school should lead you to something or prepare you for what is next, but does not conclude our learning. Current graduates' content knowledge is good, but they lack other skills they need to succeed in work, military, and college. Instead, students need career exploration, workforce skills, community engagement, and responsibility, as well as content knowledge. 60% of students are not going through the career technical program. So, the Virginia Department of Education is going to focus on preparing middle and high school students for work expectations. The kindergarteners of now will retire in 2077. We want to engage students in career clusters they are interested in. We want to expose students to a variety of careers. With each of those pathways, none are dead ends, and all of them add to a highly qualified, highly skilled workforce. From what we've discussed today, you can probably see how adult education providers are a key part of both the goals of the Virginia Workforce Development Board and of the Virginia Department of Education. We're all going to work together to implement WIOA, and if you find that you have any questions along the way, please feel free to contact me, Kevin Franklin, at the Virginia Adult Learning Resource Center. Please feel free to like this video on YouTube and add us on Facebook so that you can get easy access to forthcoming videos. Thank you and goodbye.